Business agility. What business agility really means. Business agility is an organization's ability to sense change and respond quickly, not just in delivery teams, but across strategy, funding, operations, and execution. The goal is to sustain customer value as conditions shift. That is why it is an organizational capability. It changes how the business makes decisions, organizes work, and adapts based on what it learns. How business agility works in practice. Business agility works by aligning people around measurable outcomes and using fast learning loops to inspect evidence and adapt. Work is organized around value streams rather than functional silos, and teams have a decision rights to act on what they learn without waiting through layers of approval. Governance still matters, but it shifts away from controlling activity and toward enabling transparency, managing risk, and improving outcomes. The key elements of business agility. At its core, business agility starts with customer-centric outcomes instead of success defined by completed scope. Strategy stays responsive, so priorities can change when evidence or market signals change. Cross-functional product teams reduce handoffs and can deliver value end-to-end. Lean governance and adaptive funding create responsible control without heavy delay, and hypothesis-driven learning helps the organization treat initiatives as bets to test rather than plans to defend. The operating model shifts that matter. Business agility usually requires operating model changes, not just new ceremonies. Organizations move from projects to products with longer-lived ownership and outcome-based steering. They shift from annual planning to rolling planning, so priorities can change with learning. They optimize for flow instead of utilization, measure outcomes instead of output, and replace centralized control with enabling constraints that give teams autonomy within clear boundaries. Business agility beyond transformation. Agile transformation is a change effort, but business agility is the capability that remains after the change effort. It shows up in how the organization actually works across leadership, strategy, operations, culture, and technology. Real agility means funding, governance, and delivery are connected. Decision cycles get shorter, learning gets faster, and customer outcomes improve. A transformation is only useful if it changes those real conditions. Common misuses and practical guardrails. A common mistake is thinking team-level agile is enough while strategy, funding, and approval still slow everything down. Another is treating frameworks as a goal when the real goal is better learning and outcomes. Rebranding projects as products changes little if ownership and funding stay fixed scope. Business agility also breaks down when silos optimize locally instead of improving value streams end-to-end, when speed is mistaken for value, or when metrics are used to pressure people instead of helping the organization learn and improve the system. Learn more on agilesm.net.